Hello and welcome to our today's webinar about the products and the highlights of Capella Systems from the US. We welcome all our participants today to give you an overview what are product news and highlights, especially we are showing on the BVE show in London. With me today, I have Ikuyu Yamada from Capella Systems, which is CEO and on the same time responsible for all sales activities. Hello, Ikuyu.
Hi, everybody. So today I'd like to go over our product, Cambria FTC and Cambria Cluster. Just give you an overview. It is an enterprise level file transcoder. It runs on 64-bit Windows. So this is an enterprise level file transcoder. It runs on 64-bit Windows, and it runs on a single machine, or it could be a part of a cluster of multiple machines. It comes with a user interface, watch folder, and then also REST API. As many of you guys might know, our company is formed by ex-Rosette employees. Rosette used to develop a transcoder, also enterprise level transcoder, and it was acquired by Harmonic. So this product was made by ex-Rosette employees from engineering support and sales department. So what we did was we addressed the limitations of Rosette solutions while preserving what was good about their product called Carbon Quarter. So when we started this company and decided to go for transcoding and live encoding product, we really focused on what will be the next generation transcoder. This is how we came up with our product Cambria FTC and Cluster. It is a clean, future-proof transcoding engine. It already supports 4K, 8K, HDR, 810, 12-bit. We also handle a lot of compressed and uncompressed workflows, and it is built to adapt to any requirements that customers come up with. So it is certainly a future-proof solution. It does support wide import and output format support. All major formats are already supported. New thing that we're trying to work on, Cambria FTC already supports SSAI workflow, so it can import add insertion time codes, and it can insert SCSI-35, which is add queue signals in output. As many of our customers are prepping their contents to be streamed over the net, ad handling has become a challenge. Cambria FTC is able to address that very well. Also, products. So for some of the main difference between our products and our competitors, so one is definitely a video quality. It uses only high quality codecs such as X264, X265. We also license codec from a Japanese-based company's entity for HEVC. We also license directly from Avid for Avid DNX HD, and then also DNX HR. It supports very high quality video codecs, HEVC 4K, HDR, 8K. They're all supported already. It also comes with our own high quality deinterlacer modules for the highest quality output. We also have a motion compensation frame rate converter to do frame rate conversion without much of a loss in quality. We also have a lot of scalar mechanism that can do smart frame rate converter. It does come with this automatic scaling mode selection based on import and export resolution for the very optimal quality. PAL and NTSC conversion quality is always a challenge for a lot of our customers. We are known to have a very high quality conversion mechanism for that. Camera FTC comes with a compressed audio and video pass-through, so without decoding and encoding, it's able to rewrap the container for much higher speed for processing and also much higher output quality. Camera FTC's video and also audio filters already comes with a 10-bit process support. So all these things contribute to a very high optimal video quality. Another thing is transcoding speed. So most of our licensed codecs is known to be the best-in-class speed, such as X264 and X265. We already support optimized transcoding graph for 4K and 8K, and also for high bit depth. Because we support audio and video pass-through, while even trimming or changing containers, we can do all this video processing without much of speed and also quality. We have a very optimized high quality and high speed deinitializer, frame rate converter, and video resolution scale for a fast processing time. And we also use a single scaling and deinitializing process for the same output resolution. And we also do support growing import files. So meaning if you have a long file that is still being copied, we don't have to wait for the entire file to be closed. We can start processing as the file comes in. So it shortens the overall video processing time. We really focused on this product to be a very flexible engine, something that could be easily be part of a much bigger systems and already deployed solutions at customer site. So it comes with a very modern REST API. It makes it very easy for integration with existing systems. Camera FTC and cluster doesn't come with much workflow solution. Instead, we really focused on providing a high quality engine, transcoding engine that is easy to be integrated into customer systems. So if you take a look at an API, you will find it very easy to be integrated. It also uses the same API for FTC and cluster. It makes it very simple. It comes with automatic target settings based on source property settings, such as options to do same as source for resolution, frame rate, interlace aspect ratio. We already also support Perl script, meaning through the watch folder settings, you can use Perl script to define and customize each job. So you could do things like matching video file name with the subtitle file name, and then automatically combine those files and burn the subtitles into the output files and things like that. For a lot of international customers dealing with content being distributed to many different regions of the world, handling of multiple audio tracks has always been a challenge. Camera FTC and cluster handles multiple audio tracks as an individual entity for a very simple handling of source files with multiple audio. It also comes with audio track map configuration for XML, where you can predefine audio mapping based on the source property. It can automatically detect what kind of source audio properties are, and then based on that information, we define what the target format's supposed to be. Camera FTC also comes with a plugin filter for integrations with third-party modules such as Easy Titles, Minnetonka, NEC encoder, Entity encoder, and so forth. So for our partner companies who are wanting to integrate our solutions into their system, or that they want to be part of transcoding solutions, then they could use our Camera FTC plugin to do a very easy integration. It also comes with a very unique and innovative features, such as source adaptive bitrate ladder for Dash and HLS. So basically what it does is it analyzes the complexity of the source file, and depending on the information, will modify the bitrate for each layer of adaptive bitrate. So meaning without wasting a lot of bandwidth, we are able to achieve a very high quality output. Again, it comes with a scriptable workflow. We also have things like setting a bitrate based on source resolution. We can also do pass-through also based on source codec. So our idea for next generation transcoder is to really make transcoder smart, where it makes its own decisions based on the source properties, and then it automatically transcode to a target format with the very optimal settings. It also comes with OCR functionalities, so it can do things like text recognition, audio recognition. For text recognition, a lot of our customers using it as at the end of the credit text recognition, so it's able to determine the text contained in the video, and then it can export to XML file with the time code information and the text. So without spending a lot of labor time, it's able to detect the text quite easily. So that's a very unique feature. So what we're going to be showing at BVE is a Cambria FTC cluster 4.2 beta version. Official release date for this is going to be around NAB, but we'll be able to feature some of the new things that is coming in version 4.2 at BVE. So these are the list of support. Dolby Vision support, we have just updated with the latest Dolby SDK with some enhancement. We are now releasing our first version of FTP Packager for HLS- and MSS with the SSAI support. So what it is what FCC Packager is able to import various video files, and often with the separate metadata file with the add queue information, and we can package it into HLS- and MSS with the add queue information inserted, such as Scotty 35. We now have enhanced support in streaming output. It now supports HEVC as well as multiple audio language supports. One of the big features that we're going to be showcasing is hybrid load balancing. So Cambria Cluster is able to manage both cloud machines and the on-premise machines as a single cluster environment. So you can set things like once the on-premise machines become too overloaded, then it starts to send jobs over to cloud machines automatically. Along with that, we're going to be offering pay-as-you-go for this type of hybrid load balancing feature. So you can pay a credit. You can pay for credit, where the credit is going to be used based on how many hours of source contents are being transcoded. So you could have the cloud machines as a backup. Only when the on-premise machines are too busy, then you can use this backup cloud machines to be used to take on additional transcoding, and you only have to pay as you go for that. Cambria FTC 4.2 will support Avid workflow. So basically, it allows users to create Avid mezzanine files and check those encoded files directly into Interplay. So for those Avid users, it just makes it easier. You could have a completely single seamless process dealing with Avid systems. Again, Scotty 35 insertion. This is add information into TS, along with add break duration information as well. We have optimized Amazon S3 support, retrieve and upload. So now FTC or cluster is able to retrieve files from Amazon S3, encode and deliver to Amazon S3 location. We are continuing to work on IMF support, import and export. It will include some enhancements such as closed caption and subtitle handling. We have completed audio watermarking integration with the Cantor's, the latest SDK for audio watermarking. We are also introducing a new release, a support for Prometheus supports. So basically what it is it retrieves the information from Cambria cluster and FTC, and it gives you a overview of the job updates. So this is open source solutions that we integrated into. It just makes it easy for users to see the overview of the jobs and the health of each machines, if all the machines connected to cluster are functioning as expected. So this is just basic list, mostly the main features that we're going to be able to show at BVE. We might have a few other new features by the time we have our official release, but this is what we're going to be showing at BVE. And this is a list of customers. We continue to expand our customer list. This list is a little bit updated, but more and more customers are deploying our solutions in the replacement of their current transcoders or as a new alternative. Main reasons is that, again, quality, speed, a lot of innovative features, and then also the fact that this is built to be a future-proof, that we are able to adapt to new requirements and requests quite quickly. We can address a lot of customers' issues. We are really designed to be the next generation of transcoder. So if you would like to come by and see the live demo, I will be at BVE. I will be more than happy to show all these features and then also discuss about some specifics for customers' workflow and requirement. I really look forward to meeting a lot of people, a lot of you guys at BVE show. And
thank you, Ikuyu. Of course, it's not only possible to get an impression on BVE show, we can do remote demos at any time. So now let's see if we have some questions. Okay, Ikuyu, could you quickly describe how the license module will look like? You already talked about the failover into the cloud, but how is it generally done?
Yeah, so we have an option for a floating license service manager, which you could purchase at additional cost. So basically, you can install the floating service server, and it can hold multiple licenses that can be distributed over the cloud. And using our license manager application, you can easily turn on and off each license. You could even move the license to a different machine in the cloud. So it does a complete management of the license for cloud machines. And now, once we have this pay-as-you-go functions, the same license manager will also handle this credit. So if you like to buy, like, for example, 100 hours of source file transcoding time, then the license manager will keep track of how many of those hours are being used, and it will alert you if you need to fill up or top up the credit.
Okay. And how many licenses could be managed in one, or how many nodes can be managed in one farm?
We don't have a specifically set limitations. I mean, technically speaking, you can connect as many machines as possible, but our suggestion is to keep it under 15 machines per cluster, and you could always have another farm to be managed by another cluster for another 15 sets of machines.
Okay, thank you. So there are no more questions for today. Then it's on me to say thank you to you, Ikuyu, for having us today and give us an insight into the highlights of Capella Systems and the product news on BVE. We are looking forward to meet everybody who is in London in end of February. And as I said before, if you are not coming, we are happy to either visit you or do remote demos at any time. Many thanks for your attention. Ikuyu, is there anything you like to add at the end?
No, I just like to thank everybody for joining us today. And I really do hope to meet some of you guys at BVE or at any other shows, or if we have any chance to meet to visit, I like to discuss more about the transcoding workflow and requirements.
Okay, Thank you. Thank you, everybody who was participating with us today. And have a nice evening.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.